Cambodia and its children face big challenges. The children of Cambodia need your help to access the education and resources they need to survive in a challenging time. Today's Cambodia is still recovering from the brutal Khmer Rouge regime of the 70s and the ensuing Vietnamese occupation. This devastating era left many Cambodians orphaned or widowed. The country faced numerous interlinked problems such as famine, food shortage, polluted drinking water, illiteracy, unemployment, psychological trauma, and extreme poverty. These problems have been very hard to tackle, since the Khmer Rouge genocide systematically targeted teachers, doctors, and other educated Cambodians who could have otherwise assisted in rebuilding the country. Although progress has been made, it will probably take a few generations before these problems are solved. In the meantime, Cambodia continues to rely on support from abroad and local nonprofit initiatives. Many Cambodian children, especially those living in rural areas, have little or no access to proper education. Without access to education, the children cannot learn to read or write, and are unlikely to learn the skills necessary to find work. Without literacy skills, those children will remain in the dark about their own country's cultural, political, and environmental issues, and will know nothing about national or international news. They are likely to remain in poverty and be vulnerable to violence, drugs, and human rights abuses. Sex trafficking in women and children is a major concern to the Cambodian government. The Rural English Language School is a free English school for the children. It was developed to try to give hope to Cambodians' poorest and most vulnerable children. We believe that a better life starts with education and community. We provide access to free education in a safe environment to improve the literacy of Cambodian children and adults. We are based in Siem Reap, and we help out in rural villages as well. We receive no government funding, but rely on support from abroad through volunteering and donations. The Rural English Language School was established by a Cambodian, by me, Yorn Chi. I had to endure my own hardships, growing up in poverty when my father died under the Khmer Rouge regime. Rural English Language School is located in Sambo Village, Popak Commune, Stong District, Kampong Province, Cambodia. What your donation can help with, we aim to provide education for poor children and to develop the community as a whole. Our activities focus on education and community development. We work with local staff, expatriates and volunteers who use their experience in agriculture, technology, healthcare, social work and education to help the local community where people are at their most vulnerable. 1. Education. Providing free education, sport materials, school uniforms and bicycles to poor, vulnerable and disabled kids. Raising awareness amongst the children on their human rights and child protection programs, combating domestic violence and child abuse. Establishing village school libraries. Starting up vocational education and training in fields like information technology. Educating the children on morality and Buddhist values. 2. Community development. Developing agriculture in rural areas, including family involvement. Educating poor farmers on new agriculture techniques. Opening sewing centers in poor rural areas to help young women and men to access work opportunities. Providing access to clean water for daily consumption and agriculture.